recording. Alright, new episode of Jib Jack Talk. It's KT.
Hey, this is Micah.
What's up, everybody? So today we thought we'd...
Before we get started, there was a listener who I spoke to personally who said that, Victoria, you have a very nice voice. You sound like you should be on the radio.
Oh, that's lovely. Who said that?
And then they went on to say that I said, well, hey, we don't use names on here, sister.
And then she said, what about you?
They said that I stink and my voice sounds weird.
Oh, well, that's awful. I always thought I should do, like, cartoon voices. Someone told me that one time, like, 15 years ago, but I didn't know who to contact. So if you're listening, please contact me. I would love to do cartoon voices.
Be pretty good at it. I mean, just gotta try it.
You're not in your feelings about it, are you?
No, I'm not sad about it. I understand.
Okay, alright. Well, like I said, we're going to talk about things that people think you're too old to do. And, talking about cartoons, I am an avid cartoon watcher. I don't care what anybody says. You?
I really don't watch cartoons that much. I mean, I watch, like, animation movies and maybe, like, you know, animation shows like The Simpsons, but cartoon-wise, I've kind of gotten out of them. Not because I think I'm too old for it, just they just don't appeal to me as much as they used to.
Even the Batman ones?
Oh, wait, come on, we're not talking about that. I'm not talking about...
So you still watch cartoons, you're still watching Batman.
I'm not talking about Batman the animated series or Spider-Man or X-Men animated series. I'm talking about stuff like little cartoons.
I'm not gonna lie. Ever since Disney Plus came out, I've been watching some of those animated cartoons. X-Men was the ones you just mentioned. Also on Amazon Prime, Bobby's World, Don't You Know? So I watch that every morning before I go to work. Because that's one of my favorite cartoons. It's so classic 90s that it's ridiculous. So I have to watch it. We did get in some stuff from some listeners. There's one, Lisa A. She had a couple things to say. Of course, her number one thing was watching cartoons. Nobody can actually give up watching cartoons. It just makes you feel good. You like it. It's cartoons.
Yeah, I think everybody watches cartoons on the low level, even if they don't admit they do.
Oh, she also had to say going to Disney. But do you ever really get old for that either? Because Disney makes you happy. It's a cool place, I must say, even though it's shut down right now.
I've never been to Disney, so I can't say, and I have no desire to go, so...
It's because you've never been there. Okay. I've gone one time. It's been over a decade ago. And it is actually the happiest place on earth. But now I don't know how it's going to be since everything's pretty much shut down. They're not going to have any parades, they said, when they reopen. You can't, like, hug a character or whatever. So I don't know how that's going to turn out. But Disney is a fun place.
What's going there?
I'm going once they open up so that I can go to the Star Wars thing because I haven't seen that yet. And that's another thing.
It has to be something that I have to do. I mean, I will admit, I did go to Universal Studios a few years ago, and that was the best time I've had in my life.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about. Here's another thing I did, which I just did last night. I sleep till whenever. If I don't have to go to work, I'm sleeping in. I will sleep until I don't want to sleep anymore. And I totally did that.
From a nap.
Oh, I was trying so hard not to nap because last time we missed our recording because I took a nap. So, yes.
Nope.
What else? I still sleep with a stuffed animal. I don't care. His name's Mr. Bojangles. He's been my nighttime buddy ever since I was 3. I don't care. I sleep with a stuffed animal. It's Bojangles. Black dog. The end.
I don't sleep with my dog anymore. He's in a box somewhere, but he's on top of a box, so...
So you still love him?
I still love him.
What was his name?
His throat's been cut by some people. I sew him back up.
Yeah, I can't take credit for that one. Also, here's another thing. Yeah, I still play video games. I like playing them. I'm not into, like, the shoot-'em-up type games, but I will tell you, sports games. I love playing race car games. A lot of people think you're too old for that. My husband is an avid gamer, and a lot of people think that that's just something you shouldn't do as you get a certain age. But if it makes you happy, why not?
I can't. I mean, I enjoy playing games, but I really can't get into it as much as I used to. I used to be able to play it for hours. Now I play it for maybe 2 hours, and then I'll play it again for another 3 months later.
Hours? I think you used to be able to play it for days, weeks, months.
I used to play it when I was thinking about it. Oh, yeah.
Mike and his best.
So I don't think you can never get old. You should never be ashamed as long as you're taking care of your business.
Exactly. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. If you're doing what you're supposed to, go ahead and do what you feel like. If it makes you happy, no matter, there shouldn't be an age limit on these things.
Nope.
So, here's another thing I tend to do. Some people think it's rather childish to sleep wherever you want to, besides just going to bed. It's just me and my husband. We sleep wherever we feel like. So, I mean, to be honest with you, a couple weeks ago, we had this large ottoman in the middle of in between our sectional couch thing. It's probably like 3 by 3 feet. And I fell asleep right on top of there. Because I'm small enough to. So.
I'm about to drop a little bomb on you, Couture.
What's that?
I sleep on my couch 5 out of the 7 days of the week.
I took notice of that when I slept over at your house a couple weeks ago. You didn't move, and it seemed like that was the appropriate place for you. So
it just seems kind of weird for me to go sleep in a bed in a room by myself. I know that's for some people that may seem normal, but for me, it's kind of like nobody's here, so I'll just sleep on my couch.
Yeah, I don't see why it matters. You should be able to sleep wherever you feel like. They shouldn't even call it bedrooms, because maybe I shouldn't call it bedrooms, because I don't sleep in it.
Guest rooms.
Yeah, it's just a room. So there's a bed in it. But it doesn't mean I have to sleep there. Let's go into Leslie H. She said, of course, number one thing was watching cartoons. That's the biggest thing. Everybody loves cartoons. I don't care what you say. Her other thing was eating a whole box of her favorite cereal. I used to do that.
You never get out of that. I mean, at one point...
A whole box?
Yeah. Me and my old roommate of mine, we bought a box of... it was chocolate... it was like chocolate cereal with marshmallows in it. And for like...
Sounds like Count Chocula to me.
It was. We tore through that stuff. I think it might have messed me up, but it was good.
I'm pretty sure it messed you up into a little bit of diabetes, probably.
I got the beaties.
The beaties. Little diabetes.
That's stuff for straight sugar.
Yeah, I
don't even think the milk was... The milk became sugar.
What? Oh, I thought you were like, I don't even think the milk was good. We just ate it. Like, no. Yeah, Golden Grams used to be my jam, but I got out of that for the most part. Got to lose some of these pounds. Got to lose some pounds. Another thing Leslie H. said, she's talking about how she loves to ride roller coasters. And I'm all about that before the whole COVID thing happened. In March, pretty much. In February, since I live in Tampa, bought a pass for Busch Gardens. And it was on a Wednesday, on my off day from work. And I rode every single roller coaster twice before 1 o'clock. It was fantastic. And that was the best thing in the world. And I hadn't been on roller coasters probably in 10 years. So that's exhilarating, and I really loved it.
It really depends what the place is. Last time, I probably haven't been to Six Flags in probably a decade and a half. And I really have no desire to go to Six Flags. We used to go, remember when you used to get season passes when we were little kids?
Yeah.
And we would go no matter what. Got kind of sick of it. But probably about 4 or 5 years ago, me and a friend were driving down to Miami, and we thought that, instead of driving all the way, we would stop halfway in Orlando? Tampa? No, Orlando.
Yeah.
Halfway in Orlando. And then we would take a couple of days there and then drive the rest of the way to Miami.
Right.
So one of our days, we decided we went to Universal Studios.
Radio.
And that was probably the best fun I've had in my whole life because it was in December. Nobody was barely there.
It's not hot either.
Ride after ride, and it wasn't hot. And we got on ride after ride after ride. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of wish I could go back right now.
You should try it. They'll probably be open soon enough. They did open up Busch Gardens again, but I'm just not trusting it. I don't know. I feel like the lines are going to be excruciating long. It's Florida. I'm not trying to go anywhere in the heat. It doesn't even matter. It's hot outside. people in Florida between the times of May and September, we barely go outside. So I don't know what people are talking about. Let's go down to Florida in summertime. No, it's hot. You're going to die. You're going to melt into the concrete. You're going to be puddles. Nobody does that in Florida if you're a real Floridian. And I'm not even saying I'm real Floridian because I've only been here for 8 years. I'm just not doing it. It's too hot. Here's another one someone talked about. Pretending I'm sick so I could stay at home and do fun stuff. If anyone from work is listening to this, I never call out of work because I'm sick. I call out because it's pretty outside and I can't do that today. It's just not a work appropriate day when it's beautiful out and I can be outside or at the beach. Hands down. I'm not too old for that. Everybody should be appropriate age for that.
If I'm mentally sick of being somewhere, I'm sick. So I call it.
What are they called? Mental stress days. What is that? Not for mental days. Mental health days. That's what they call it.
Yeah. So I mean, I enjoy those jobs that don't require you to explain what you're doing. If I say, "Hey, I'm not coming in today," it means I'm not coming in today. That don't mean I'm sick. It means I ain't coming in today.
True statement. Exactly. Nobody ever gets that. And when you come back to work, they're always like, "Are you feeling better?" I'm just like, "Yeah, I'm fine," but I never said I was sick to begin with. So I just said I wasn't going to be there.
Now, have I ever acted like I was sick while I was at work? Yes, I have. Because I need to get out of there that day.
It happens. It's something that happens. Here's one I never thought about, and I didn't think that people really did, but kill a whole box of bomb pops. That's what one of the viewers said. I've never been into bomb pops that much, so I cannot relate to that. But if somebody thinks you're the red, white, and blue ice cream icy thingies, like you would get from like the ice cream truck. Oh, you can get them from the store. Bomb pops have never been my thing, so I don't think I would do that one. So
yeah, not a big thing of mine. Yeah. I can't say.
I'm down. It's whatever. So
you know what's something that I've never gotten out of?
What's that?
Wearing masks. Now I'm not talking about a whole costume. I'm talking about just a mask that you may pick up somewhere and just wearing it and having fun with it.
I know. I've seen your pictures.
Yeah. Some people say I'm silly, I get it, but still, there's nothing more fun than standing in front of your window at home with the mask on and outside.
So the people across the street or on the street can look at you and be like, "What is going on?"
Yeah, just let them know, hey.
You want to mess with me? I'm a little bit crazy. Is that what that is?
I don't have a security system, so I gotta let people know, hey, you want to break it?
You'll break it. You don't even know what you're getting into. No, that sounds good to me. I'm with it. I've actually looked up masks for the what is it? One was a Star-Lord mask that I saw from Endgame or Guardians of the Galaxy. Star-Lord. And it's a mask that you put on, and it has Bluetooth, so you can listen to the music and stuff on the inside out. It's only like $100, but it's pretty dope, and I love it. And I think I'm gonna get it. Another thing I saw the other day, people were probably gonna be like, "You're too old for that," and I'm gonna say, "No, I'm not." They came out with Nintendo Legos. They're not gonna debut until August, but I saw the video on it, and that thing is legit.
Nintendo
Legos. Okay? Expensive. Legos are so expensive. I didn't know that because we never had them as children. All we had were those big blocks. But Nintendo Legos. I'm just saying. Look it up.
Yeah, because I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't. I didn't know anything about it until yesterday, and then I saw a video on it. It's on the Lego website. But Legos.
I thought about buying a Danny DeVito mask, but...
But it might actually become you.
Yeah, if I just wait a couple more years, it'll just be me anyway.
You just grow your hair out. You'll be alright. The osteoporosis will take over after a while. You'll shrink down. It'll be fine. You and Danny will... Oh, no. Okay. We got 30 seconds left. So, what are you too old for? If you think we missed anything, give us a message. Holler at us. We're on Instagram. We're on Facebook. You can get us at jibjaptalk@gmail.com. We'd love to hear from you, or if there's anything else you want to hear from us. You got anything else to say?
No, I don't have anything else. I mean, I don't think you're too old for anything.
You
Sometimes I
should
think
be.
you're too old to do some things, though.
Like what? You got 7 seconds.
Don't try to start a band after you're 40.
Oh, I concur.